Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler V series V's I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be eating so many nuggets. We'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside the truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my old school PlayStation shirt, the OG since 1994. I love this shirt. I've worn it in some past videos. It's been a little while since I've had it in the rotation, though. I love the original PlayStation. Aside from doing food stuff, I actually really love, like, video games and stuff. You know, I grew up being a gamer, and the OG PlayStation is, for me, that's my system. You know, it wasn't the first system I got. Wasn't the first system well, it was kind of the first system I paid for. Albeit with Christmas money, as it were. But man, do I love the original PlayStation. Like, it has a place in my heart like just no other system does. I love the library of games. I mean, the amount of time I've spent playing my OG PlayStation, I still have it too. I've kept that thing operational since I was a lad. I really do love it. But PlayStation aside, what am I trying for you today, folks? Why is it Nuggets? Why are we here? What are we doing? Well, I popped on out to, boom, KFC, the Colonel, because they got a new line of products. They happen to be called Saucy Nuggets. And basically what they are is they're nuggets in sauces. Self-explanatory. So, I went over there. They had a deal going where if you went over there and you got a $10 order or more, you got a free order of 10-piece Saucy Nuggets. So I just went over there and got 2 orders of Saucy Nuggets and then got a third one free. That's called maximizing your profitability. That's not what that's called. What am I going to start with first, folks? We're going to go with, boom! Can you see it? Georgia Gold. I wanted to start with this one. It's honey mustard barbecue because this was actually a flavor they used to offer. They used to have little chicken sandwiches that you could get with this particular sauce. And I was like, yeah, man, they brought it back. So, let's give it a go. And I did see that Review Bra, Report of the Week, has already gotten to the Saucy Nuggets. He's already done his review. And I have mad respect for Review Bra for being like the OG YouTube food reviewer guy and everything. It's like, man, he loves those hype, like those super clickbaity titles. It's like, we didn't think that KFC could get any worse. And it's like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they're awful, but not casting shade. I think the guy is awesome. It's just like, come on now. Anyway, it looks like this. Let's get a thing for the thing. If we can. It looks, oh God. It's dripping. Ha 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 ha. Got on my pants a little bit, but that's okay. I need to wash these pants anyway. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's not quite as good as I remember. And mind you, I have reviewed KFC's nuggets. Hell, I even reviewed their Beyond Nuggets when they still had those available as an option. I don't think they do anymore. Go watch those reviews if you're interested. Yeah, and I remember the sauce being a little bit heavier than this. Like, it's a very kind of watery sauce. But maybe I'm just remembering it incorrectly. It's been a few years since they had it available. Okay, that one was a little bit better. You gotta really kind of get it in the sauce to get the full flavor. But yeah. I mean, it is exactly what it says it is. It's a honey mustard barbecue sauce. And that works great for me because I love honey mustard. I like barbecue sauce. I really like honey barbecue sauce. So this just works. It's good. I mean, what I will say is this. Not the most impressive nuggets. Like, say what you want about, like your McDonald's and what have you with their nuggets. And these are probably almost certainly better quality chicken than theirs, but like, that's kind of a puny nugget, if we're being honest. But for what it is, it's not bad. The chicken itself tastes good. KFC chicken. The exterior's got a nice crunch to it. And then the chicken itself just tastes pretty good. And as for the sauce at hand and what it's doing, it's good. And it's maybe not quite as good as I remember it being. And again, maybe that's just nostalgia, from years of it not being available. Because I always really remember liking the Georgia Gold ones. But it is still tasty. It's got some nice tanginess. You can taste the honey mustard. You can taste the barbecue influences. I'm sure it's not properly representative of actual Georgia Gold, barbecue sauce or however, you want to call it. But for what it is, I can get down with it. A little bit sweet, a little bit tangy. It's good. And again, I do appreciate the fact that with KFC, you can hear the crunchiness, the crispiness. Yeah. Okay. Now I do think it's interesting that KFC is doing this because, of course, over at Popeyes, they have their flavored wings. I reviewed a few of those. So I kind of see this sort of being like their alternative to that. Two questions I have to be asked. Would I get these again? Would I recommend it? Ooh, it's got a little heat on the end there. Took a little bit for it to properly kick in, but now I can feel the warmth more. Would I get them again? I mean, they're like $5 for a thing of 10. I go, yeah, and yeah. And mind you, part of it is the nugget deal itself, and then part of it is the sauce. In terms of it being price-wise, it's not terrible for a thing of nuggets. And, again, you are going to get better quality nuggets than you are from, like, your McDonald's or your Burger Kings. And in terms of just the sauce itself, just the Georgia Gold, I do think it works. I think it works because you think about sauces that work with nuggets, barbecue sauce and honey mustard are pretty ubiquitous with that. So it makes sense that they would work together. Again, it's not quite as good as I recall. That's a little bit disappointing, but, it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. And I think that every now and again I would maybe go over there and tag these in. I don't think they'd be a go-to for me from KFC, but every now and again. I do at the very least appreciate that they've brought back the sauce. Again, I really do like it. But anyway, final two things. Or wait, no, 5 things before I get out of here, sorry. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you go over there and have yourselves a truly Georgia Gold-tastic rest of your life. From the great state of Georgia. I've never been, but I'm sure there's lots of wonderful things about it. Final 2 things. Someone from Georgia in the comments could be like, nah, fuck that place, man. And that's perfectly fine. Because trust me, you bring up Illinois, and you are going to get a bunch of people from Illinois be like, nah, fuck that place, man. And it's kind of fair sometimes. Sometimes. There's good things about Illinois. A lot of bad things, too. So, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating. Just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, here's what I want you to do, or rather not do. Don't go over there. Don't let Review Bro know that I was casting a little shade his way. Not that I think he wouldn't fucking care. And if I'm being honest, I don't actually care. But no, I just want to clarify, like, I do really like the guy's content when it comes to, like, his review style and everything. Just those clickbaity titles, man. But then at the same time, it's like, the guy's got, like, I don't know, millions of followers? I don't know. He gets a shitload of views and everything. Obviously, he's been doing it forever. Again, nothing but respect for the guy. His whole way of doing it is just, he's got that shit down packed. I aspire, after 4 years of having been doing this now, over 4 years, to get to that point. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever reach it. Because again, he's the OG. He knows what he's doing. Anyway, bye.